We all know who Abraham Lincoln is. He's known for many things, but one thing he's known from his early childhood is his love for reading. He was not formally educated, but he would grab hold of any book he could find. He did not read for a specific goal. He just loved to read, and he wanted to learn about different things. But reading books was not an easy task. He read, but it was a struggle to find books. He did not have the money to buy books, so he would have to borrow from different friends and neighbors, but that was very limited since he lived in a poor area and not out in the country. So many more people struggle to learn how to read because they do not have the opportunities and privileges that we do. So we must not take advantage of the ability to read, as reading affects our daily lives. Imagine if you could not read. You could not order food at your favorite restaurant. You could not read road signs. You wouldn't know how to get anywhere. Imagine how that would affect your life. So we must not take advantage of the great privilege that we can read. We can read any kind of book that we want. We can go to libraries, bookstores, online, anywhere to find the specific book that we want. We all have the ability, so we should be reading more. I have researched different articles and books on the importance of reading. The importance of reading has significantly declined. There's a great importance in reading, and reading has significantly declined. There are immense benefits to reading, and I have a simple solution on how to change that behavior of not reading. So those who read per day has decreased 30% since 2004, according to the Washington Post. The total reading time has dropped in Americans' daily lives. So what is the cause? The reason is television. TV watching has increased while reading has decreased. According to the New Yorker, TV watchers are composed of 80% of the population, while reading is 20% of the population. In 2017, the average American spends 2 hours and 45 minutes watching TV. All of these factors have an effect on the decline in reading. There is more interest in reading, while there's more interest in TV, while there is less interest in reading with adults. And because there is such a high interest in the TV for adults, this has an impact on the children. For students, there's a decrease in reading, which has a negative effect on standardized testing. At home, students don't read as much for fun. They watch TV. This time cut out, they could be gaining knowledge and learning about different things. But instead, they're watching TV, according to Forbes. For adults, the lack of reading has caused lack of empathy. By reading and hearing different perspectives, adults become more empathetic to different situations and groups of people. Therefore, by reading less, you have less exposure and less empathy, according to the Washington Post. There's a decrease in empathy and also an increase in narcissism because your eyes are not open to other situations. So, the reason for the decline in reading is because of TV has impact on students with standardized testing, impact on adults with empathy and narcissism. So now that we have established that there is a decline in reading, why is reading important to us, and why should we increase the time that we read? So why read at all? First, reading is entertaining, according to a Real Simple article. So many books cater towards your interests. We have lots of different genres, like mystery, action, historical fiction, drama, and the list literally goes on. We can get steered away from reading when we have a negative experience with a class or a teacher that teaches a book not well. But every book is different, so you cannot say that you don't like reading in general because of one negative experience. Second, you can gain knowledge and understanding from reading. We can read someone's point of view on their philosophy, their past, or certain situations. Books give you knowledge. The more you read, the more you will learn academically and intellectually. The value of knowledge and understanding impacts your entire being and can help you in relationships, perspectives as a thinker and relator. Third, reading is relaxing and de-stresses your present state. Books bring you into a mind of someone else, just like movies do. That's why movies are so attractive, and books do the exact same thing. Books bring joy and relaxation. So reading brings entertainment, knowledge and understanding, and relaxation. So now that we know we should be reading, how do we get into a habit of reading? A simple goal would be to read 30 minutes a day according to the Odyssey. But we're college students. According to the Health Sciences Library, the lack of time is a top excuse for not reading, and fatigue is the second. Amidst our busy college schedules, 30 minutes is an attainable time to spend reading. If you do this every day for the next month, that's 15 hours of reading. Imagine how much knowledge and understanding you could gain from those 15 hours. Choose one book to read over the next month, and I guarantee it, you will learn to love it. Start with a topic you're interested in learning more about. You will grow in your knowledge. I would recommend starting with historical fiction because it is a great way to understand someone else's perspective in a time period that you're specifically interested about. In the end, choosing to read 30 minutes a day, you'll be able to de-stress after a long day of homework, classes, friends, activities. This active choice will allow you to see the world better, grow as a human being, and engage with different ideas in a mature approach. So in conclusion, the popularity of reading has decreased because of TV and other new innovations. However, reading is entertaining. It brings growth and knowledge to the individual, and it's a relaxing exercise to partake in. Lastly, reading 30 minutes a day will change the course of your life, of who you are as a person, and it can improve many things. You'll be able to understand people's point of views and improve your relationships by empathizing with them. Each one of you should read. My favorite mystery novel is And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. My favorite action series is The Brother Band Chronicles by John Flanagan. So you don't have to take my specific book suggestions, but all of you should get into the habit of reading every day. You will grow as a college student in intellectual understanding, relational awareness of who God has called you to be and how the world was created. Because reading for Abraham Lincoln really helped him succeed. So what could reading do for you in the future? Thank you.